Today I will be presenting on diversity communications, the communication between leaders of different generations, focusing on baby boomers born in 1946 to 1964 and Generation Y born from 1980 to 2000. Today I will be speaking about my research topic and rationale, my literature review, operational definition, research questions, methodology, in organization background, tabulation of data, and my research objectives, as well as assignment 3. For my research topic, I will be studying the differences or similarities in communications between leaders of two different generations. The study focuses on leaders coming from baby boomers and Generation Y. The rationale behind this study is to study the differences and similarities in communication between leaders of different generations, and to prove that by having these different generation leaders, perspectives will be more creative and innovative, thus producing a stronger organization. My first literature review is an article entitled Generational Diversity, Implications for Healthcare Leaders by Valerie Dong Olson of the University of Seton Hall, USA. Taken from her abstract, Olson writes, as a result, healthcare institutions reveal organizational cultures of conflict due to the generational differences in core values of work-related issues. In addition, driving forces also consist of the economic, political, and social influences of the generational period. It is essential that healthcare leaders understand and take proactive strategies to develop synergism to span the generational gap as integral components of healthcare organizational culture. Secondly is an article entitled Understanding and Leveraging Generational Diversity for Organizational Success by Kelly Services Group. The executive summary mentions, while working within generational relationships in the workplace presents some challenges, understanding and managing generational diversity can bring an array of benefits and perspectives to the workplace, such as improved talent attraction, retention and engagement, enhanced workplace productivity, increased competitive advantage that keeps customers loyal, and an expanded view of succession planning and building leadership bench strength. Next is an article written by Patrick Cataldo, the Associate Dean for Executive Education from Penn State's Neal College of Business. He writes, recognizing the efforts involved in catering to what generations want, Deloitte has established the 3 R's and 3 C's. The company believes that all employees want to be respected, recognized, and remembered, as well as coached, consulted, and connected. While these apply to all workers, veterans and boomers will align better with the 3 R's, and Gen Xers and Ys with the 3 C's. Finally, I will be using an article called Leadership Style, the X Generation and Baby Boomers Compared in Different Cultural Contexts by Kui Chun Yu and Peter Miller of Southern Cross University. It says, consequently, it is argued that for a leadership style to be effective in today's modern workplace, it will need to move away from hierarchical position-based influence to a more knowledge-based influence. This is because knowledge-based workers do not see themselves as subordinates or employees and cannot be managed by what was previously regarded as a theory X or theory Y way. Next will be the operational definitions. A leader can be defined by Princeton as a person who rules or guides or inspires others. Leadership can be defined as the body of people who lead a group. Communication by Princeton is defined as something that is communicated by or to or between people or groups. Leadership styles defined by Gary V. Colton are different approaches which a leader may fulfill his or her leadership roles. Diversity is defined by Princeton as a condition or result of being changeable. Moving on to research questions. The first one would be, what channels are used by leaders of different generations for communication in an organization? Secondly, what are the communication styles practiced by leaders of different generations for communication in an organization? Thirdly, how is the direction of communication flow between leaders of different generations in an organization? And lastly, we have, to what extent is the communication between leaders of different generations effective? Finally, I will be moving on to methodology. The company I have chosen is FP Avante, established in June of 2010. It focuses on youth marketing and event management. A few of its notable clients are Revive, the Breast Clinic, and a few more. FP Avante was chosen for the fact that it is an SME in a growing market. An SME is a small to medium enterprise. Most are not quoted on the stock market but contribute significantly to Malaysia's growing economy. Furthermore, with globalization, the world of today is one with endless possibilities. FP Avante is bridging the gap within the growing youth marketing domain. These are some photos from FP Avante's recent events. Next, I will be focusing on data tabulation. I will be using the quantitative method of collecting data because I believe that the quantitative method of data analysis will produce the desired outcome. It will be carried out via surveys using the Likert scale on a scale from 1 to 4, 1 being the worst and 4 being the best. The reason 1 to 4 is chosen over 1 to 5 is to avoid subjects from sitting on the fence and choosing number 3, which will create a grey area of ambiguity. My research objectives throughout the study are to fill the research gap that exists regarding the study of communication between leaders of different generations in an organization, specifically baby boomers and Generation Y. Next, for assignment 3, I will be writing a novel about the journey of CNO through the group discussions and activities carried out in tutorials. For the essay, I have chosen the topic 1, focusing on conflict resolution styles. Thank you.